TG fam, it's your girl Tiffany, and I am back with another In the Kitchen. Today I will be making shepherd's pie. That's right, shepherd's pie, homemade. Now, the things that you will need for your ingredients are 1 cup of brown or green lentils. We got green here. Okay. 3/4 a cup of vegetable broth or beef broth. You can use either. You can use vegetable if you're making vegan or vegetarian. You can use beef if you're making regular. 2 teaspoons of olive oil. I have extra virgin olive oil right here. 1/2 cup of onion chopped. I've got 2 small onions here that I'm going to chop to equal the 1/2 cup. 1 chopped mushroom, about 4 ounces. So I have 4-ounce can here, but I like mushrooms, so I'm using 2 4-ounce cans that I'm going to chop up. So I'm using extra. You can use extra if you like. 1 carrot chopped, so I'm going to use a couple of the baby carrots. 1 rib of celery chopped. I have my celery right here. I'm going to use 1 stalk. They call it 1 rib. 1/2 cup of frozen peas. Defrosted. You want to make sure they're defrosted. And I have those right here. Baby sweet peas. 1/2 tablespoon of flour. I have all-purpose flour right here that I'm going to use. 3 tablespoons of red wine. I have some leftover wine from Christmas. It is really, really good red wine here. So I'm going to use this wine rather than go purchase some more. You can use 2 teaspoons of Worcestershire sauce if you want to. You don't have to, it's optional. You can use vegetarian Worcestershire sauce if you desire and you're making a vegan dish. 3 tablespoons of tomato paste. I have my tomato paste right here. 2 tablespoons of parsley. I have fresh parsley here that I'm going to cut up. And then, of course, you want your salt and your pepper to taste. So those are the ingredients. You're going to use 2.5 cups of prepared mashed potatoes. I went ahead and I've already cut up my potatoes, boiled them, and I went ahead and mixed them. So I have my prepared homemade mashed potatoes here already. They just got done and they are hot and steamy, as you can see, and they are ready to go. So there they are, and let's get cooking. What you don't see is the hamburger right here that I am about to prepare. I'm about to go ahead and fry up the hamburger into my pan, and then, guys, so you're going to preheat your oven to 400, and you're going to get your green lentils, and you are going to combine your lentils and 3 cups of your broth into a saucepan and bring it to a boil, okay? Once it comes to a boil, you will reduce the heat to a simmer and you will cover it. You're gonna cook it 20 to 25 minutes or until the lentils are tender. That's gonna be your first step. While I have my hamburger cooking, I'm gonna go ahead and get this done. And then, all right guys, so I have my measuring cup here, and it goes up to 2 cups. So we need 3 cups of the beef broth. So we're going to go ahead and pour 3 cups, there's 2, into our pot. And then 1 more we need. There we go. And then we're gonna open up our lentils here, and we're going to put those in as well. And then, so here it is. The lentils are going to simmer. Once they simmer, then I will cover it for 20 to 30 minutes. And then, all right guys, meanwhile the hamburger is cooking and the lentils are simmering, I'm going to go ahead and chop up all of my vegetables, my onions, my parsley, my celery, and my carrots. Okay, I'm going to get them all chopped up. Also my mushrooms. And I'm going to go ahead and get all this stuff chopped up. And then, all right guys, so next I am going to put in my olive oil into my pan, and that's 2 teaspoons of olive oil. So you're going to want to go ahead and put that in. There we go. And we're going to turn our fire on. And we are going to cook our onion, mushrooms, carrots, and celery in this olive oil over a medium heat until the onions and carrots are softened. And then we'll start to stir in our flour. That's a half a tablespoon for like a minute more after that. And then so I'm going to add all my vegetables into my pan. I've got my onions, carrots, mushrooms, parsley, into my pan here, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to cook it up until the carrots and the onions are translucent. And then we're going to go ahead and add our tomato paste and our red wine vinegar and our peas. Here we have a half a cup of peas. I think I'm going to do another half a cup just because I want to add a little extra. And then, all right guys, so I didn't mean red wine vinegar, I meant red wine. I don't know why I said vinegar, but you guys know what I'm talking about because I showed you in the beginning the ingredients, so I apologize for that. And once the carrots and the onions are translucent, we will go ahead and add 3 tablespoons of tomato paste to our vegetables. And then we will add the 3 tablespoons of red wine also. And then we will slowly stir in the half a tablespoon of flour to start to make our sauce. And then, guys, so I've added my 3 tablespoons of paste. Now I'm going to add my 3 tablespoons of red wine. One, 2, 3, and then, all right guys, so then I'm going to go ahead and add my lentils in. I'm going to add those in, and then we're going to stir everything up. I can't do it with one hand, but, and then, guys, so now I'm going to add my half a cup of all-purpose flour. And then we're going to season with salt and pepper to taste. I'm going to add my ground beef into this mixture as well. And then I'm going to spoon my lentil and beef mixture into a deep dish pie plate. And I'm going to top it with the mashed potatoes. And I'm going to bake it at 20 to 25 minutes or until the potatoes are brown, guys. So, here I go. Putting some of that flour in here. And you can add some extra beef broth into this as well if you want to. So once I stir this up, and then, guys, so I added my beef together, my flour together. Now I have everything in here. I'm going to season it with salt and pepper. I'm going to go ahead and get it in my deep dish. And then, guys, so I have put it into my pie pan, my mixture. And now I'm going to cover it with the mashed potatoes, which I can only do with one hand. So you're going to cover it as good as you can. And this is what it looks like. You're going to bake 20 to 25 minutes on 400 degrees, and we will show you when it's done. Guys, so here is the last ending final product. Here it goes, shepherd's pie, guys. And you will see us do a review in our next video. Stay blessed, not stressed. Bye, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this segment of In the Kitchen. Bye.